if there is one thing that can derail the season for Liverpool, I think it's going to be this. I think it's going to be shit like this. Again, the Chiesa one, I think is just like a little bit more of a cherry on top. Obviously, you have Trent Alexander-Arnold and the whole Real Madrid situation just blowing up, taking up space and oxygen everywhere. Mohamed Salah is now linked with PSG. So you have that, and they're paying him. Honestly, I would probably go. I mean, it's rumored 500 mil a week. That is insane money. And then you have Virgil van Dijk also technically can talk to clubs. And so what it does is it just creates these situations in which the manager has to answer for these things. The players have had to answer for these things. And luckily, so far, it hasn't come to a head where it's affected form or anything like that. Honestly, for Salah, I think it's probably improved his form because he's on that contract year. But it's just things where it's like there's just a lot of noise. And I'm scared. I'm not hoping for it. I'm scared that that's going to be one thing that kind of just eventually tears down and derails the second half of the season. Listen, I'm knocking on wood. I'm not hoping for it, but if there was one thing that I can say, boy, I think this might come back and bite them, it would be that. And again, now you have a situation in which Chiesa, I don't know what's going on, okay? Maybe he's Italian, he's seen the British cuisine, and he is just beside himself. I understand that, okay? I understand that. I've been to Italy. Food was ridiculous. And then you go to England. I haven't been to England. I'm not going to front like I have, but I've seen the food. Enough said. Now, that is just a joke. Chiesa, he's just been weird. He was like injured, but he wasn't injured. He's sick. He gets a couple minutes here and there. Then he's just gone again. And so I don't know if it's a case of Liverpool not doing right or Chiesa not doing right, or it's just not clicking and it's just not working out. That is also very possible. But Chiesa now, for a while, but especially now that the January transfer window is open, has been linked away. And now Chiesa, I've heard Juventus again. I've heard a couple different things, but they're set to meet with them. The Italian winger is keen on a move back to Italy. I've seen Napoli as well. So it's just a couple of different things that kind of come up. But it's stuff like that that's just going to come back and bite. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the kind of shit that's like, this is why you don't allow these things to fester. You know, because then they're going to come up. But again, he's been linked with a move away. And then I did see Trent, obviously that whole scenario. And then it was this one. PSG still want to sign Mo Salah on a free and are willing to offer him a 3-year, $500K a week. I mean, I wouldn't even blame him if he takes that. I would take that. And I think from what I've seen, Liverpool want to offer him 2, and I think somewhere 4, maybe 5 as well. Or I think it was 4. But 3 and 5, I don't see how he doesn't, I don't see why he wouldn't accept that. And again, on Liverpool's end, I know you don't want to break your wage structure and whatever thing you're creating, but when you allow the contract to go this low, you have to dictate how players are going to move. Mo Salah, he's in the complete driver's seat, okay? And it's just bad. It's just a bad look, and it's very upsetting. But yeah, that's just one thing. Again, if Liverpool are gonna have something derail the season, it's gonna be that the noise of outside just gets to be too much, and it starts penetrating. And it starts messing with the team. Again, so far it hasn't, and I'm hoping that it doesn't. But that's one thing to be scared and to be looking out for in this Liverpool side.